This week, we are traveling to one of Italy's most respected wine regions, a place where culture meets, borders blur, and white wine has long been treated with extraordinary seriousness. We're talking Friuli-Venezia, Giulia, tucked into Italy's far northeastern corner near the border of Slovenia. Here, vineyards stretch between the Alps and the Adriatic. Cool air descends from the mountains. Warm light rises from the sea. And together, that climatic create wines known for freshness and structure. Today, that story unfolds through one of the region's most distinctive grapes, Ribolla Gialla. This wine doesn't announce itself immediately, but it does ask you to stay just a little bit longer. Welcome back to Swirl.Sip.Savor, your passport to the world of wine. I am your host, Beatrice Gotro. Travel with me as we explore wine around the world, one region, one bottle, one glass at a time. In our summer series, we're exploring white wines that many of us as wine lovers have not yet learned to look for. Our journey so far has taken us along the Mediterranean coast of southern France, high into the Swiss Alps. Today, our journey takes us to a place where wine culture crosses borders. Welcome to the hills between Italy and Slovenia. Our destination lies along the northeastern edge of Italy and the western border of Slovenia. On the Italian side, this region is known as Friuli-Venezia, Giulia. Just across the border in Slovenia lies Brda. Historically, this landscape was not divided. For centuries, these rolling hills formed one continuous wine region. The vineyards, the traditions, and the grape varieties evolved together long before there were political borders. And even today, the wines on both sides of the border share striking similarities, shaped by the same soils, the same climate, and cultural heritage. And one grape connects them all, Ribolla Gialla. This grape has been a part of Europe for a very long time. Records of Ribolla date back to the Middle Ages. For generations, it has quietly remained part of the local landscape. It's not loud, it's not fashionable, but it is deeply rooted. And that is part of what makes it compelling. Ribolla Gialla is not an overly aromatic grape. It produces wines that are fresh, textural, and quietly complex. Flavors of citrus, green apple, and white flowers move across the palate with vibrant acidity and a subtle mineral backbone. Perhaps it's the most remarkable trait is its versatility. Ribolla can produce bright, refreshing wines or deeper, more structured expressions, depending on how it's vinified. Friuli holds unusual influence in the wine world. Many of Italy's most precise white winemaking techniques were refined there. Temperature control fermentation, cleaner cellar practices, careful handling of aromatic grapes. Much of what you see in white winemaking today took shape right here in this region. While Ribolla Gialla may be unfamiliar to many wine lovers, it comes from a place with enormous credibility. Today's bottle comes from Marjan Simčič, one of the most respected producers in this cross-border region. The Simčič family has been forming vineyards in Brda for generations. Their vineyards sit on rolling hills composed of a unique soil known locally as ponca, a mixed marl and sandstone that contributes to the structure and the minerality of the wine. The region benefits from a remarkable natural balance. Cool air flows through the north, warm breezes arrive from the Adriatic Sea to the south. This combination allows the grape to ripen slowly while still preserving freshness. The result, that feel both vibrant and layered. That's the wine that's in the glass. The cru selection of Ribolla reflects this philosophy beautifully, showcasing purity and balance and a strong sense of place. So let's see if the land is reflected in the glass. Are you tasting with me? Hold your glass up to the light if you are. You can see this light pale. It's like straw, kind of like hay straw in a glass. On the nose, we get some lemon. There's that green apple. There's some floral notes there. As I continue to swirl, there's the crushed shell. That's that minerality. It emerges more and more as you swirl in a glass. Let's see if we can taste it. The acid hits right away. But the wine, it's bright. It's very refreshing. You can feel the texture begin to build as it crosses your mid-palate. I get the flavors of citrus, but the backbone of it is that minerality. The finish is clean. It lingers just a little bit, but try it. What are you getting? This wine is the wine that actually rewards attention. It doesn't shout, but it does invite you to notice the details. Those details as the wine crosses each segment of your palate. It doesn't announce itself immediately, but it does ask you to stay just a little bit longer. One of the most fascinating aspects of this region is how geology shapes the wine. Did you taste the land in the glass? The hills of Brda and the Friuli share the same distinctive soil. This marl and sandstone mixture, it drains really well, but it still helps to maintain the moisture that nourishes the vines. This combination influences both Alpine and Adriatic climates. These soils, they produce wines with this freshness and structure that you're tasting in the glass right now. Ribolla Gialla expresses this environment beautifully. It pairs wonderfully with dishes that emphasize the freshness. Imagine a late afternoon, sitting seaside, maybe some seafood pasta, a grilled fish, fresh cheeses, nothing heavy, nothing overpowering, because the wine's acidity, it's so bright, it refreshes the palate, but the texture allows the delicate flavor to remain visible. This wine represents culture that extends beyond modern borders. It reminds us that wine regions are shaped not just by geography, but by history, by the people, and by shared traditions. Some of the most fascinating wines emerge where cultures have learned to coexist. And we can certainly use some of that today. You can find today's selection. I got this bottle from wine.com, but Total Wine actually has it as well. These wines often, though, remain in their region. And when you do find them on the shelf, they disappear pretty quickly. So grab it if you see it next time you're in the wine store. Leave us comments. Let me know how you enjoyed the tasting on this one. And then join me next week as I move to a landscape shaped by fire, volcanic soils, Mediterranean sun, and a white wine with remarkable structure. Until then, glass tilts, aromas rise. And we remember that wine is more than what's in the bottle. It is place, it is history, it is discovery. I hope you discovered a new wine today. Cheers.